Question. We have a company, Parker Sled Manufacturing. They're looking at offering a bond, and they want to figure out what kind of interest rate they're going to be paying. So they look in the market, and they figure out that they see bonds that are currently selling for $411.69. Okay? And then they also know that the face value on these bonds is $239, and they want to they're looking at selecting a payment, right? So they say, this is how much I want to pay once a year. Okay, so that's this amount right here, that $81. Okay, and then they look at that and they say, all right, what's the maturity value going to be? How long it's going to be. So they say, I want this payment of this $81, and I want it in 7 years. I want to make $81 every year for 7 years, and at the end of that period, I want to pay you that $239. Okay, right now, if I sold those bonds, I would be selling them for the $411.69. So when we put this in, right, we set this up in our equation here, the $411.69. That's going to be equal to the amount of our payments, right, multiplied by the 1 minus 1 over 1 plus r raised to the 7th power, okay, and that is divided by r plus the face value, the 239, divided by 1 plus r to the 7th. Okay. Now, this is not an easier thing for us to solve for the r, but we can just throw this into our calculator. Okay. And basically the way we do that is that we put our present value, here is the $411.69. We then have a future value, that's that face value that we come at the end, and that lump is $239. And we have payments here in the amount of $81, and then we have a maturity in the amount of 7. What we're looking at here with using our financial calculator is, what is I over Y? So we're going to plug this stuff in, and we'll start from the left here. What our N is that we have 7 years, so 7N. We don't know I over Y. That's what we're solving for. We have a present value of $411.69. Okay, enter that as a negative value. Okay, and then we have to enter in our payment, which is $81. And then we have to enter in our future value, which is that $239. Okay, we then hit compute I over Y, and that tells us we have an interest rate of 15.999%. So basically, this means we have a bond. If we issue a bond, we sell these bonds for $411.69, the face value $239, we're making payments of $81, it matures in 7 years, my implicit interest rate would be 16%. At this point in time, the CEO of Parker Sled Manufacturing can look at this and say, is this worth me borrowing the money or not? And paying 16% interest may or may not be worth it.